like confirmed or anything, but I'm hearing it has something to do with money as well. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, and I'm not taking 7%. Are you joking? No, I think it's his manager or his promoter was saying like Usyk should get like 93% or some bollocks. Yeah.
I've not heard that.
Oh, well, anyway, yeah. Well, yeah, it won't be.
I heard there was something to do with money, but I had no idea it was like a 93-7 sort of.
I think it's just a statement that he made or something like.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's talk about.
Those are the words of Joe Joyce as he states that he is not taking 7% to fight Alexander Usyk. Are you joking? Absolute bollocks, right? Now let me counterpunch people. 7% is piss poor. I mean, it's piss poor. I think at this time, I think they should ride it out to see where it goes because they can't really make a fight unless the Fury Joshua fight happens. But the 7% seems a bit excessive. Maybe 25. You know, because Alexander Usyk is new to the division. I know he's the unified. Excuse me. I know he's the unified or the former unified cruiserweight champion. And I know that. But for him to want 93% shows me that they're not trying to budge off of money. So if it's money, I think you have to question how bad do they want the fight. I think if this is a legitimate mandatory, I think it should go to purse bid. I think that would be the best bet to make sure that Joe Joyce gets a lot more than 7%. That's a struggle. I mean, you would be better off giving a flat rate than 7%, which is, I don't know what that would be. But I think a flat rate would be something, at least it's tangible, so Joe Joyce can look at it and, accept it or deny it. Okay, so I think that the 7% is a lot of, very excessive for Alexander Usyk to demand that or his team to demand that when Joe Joyce is a fighter himself, and you have to factor out what is 7% of that purse or whatever. That's the question you ask yourself. This ain't like the biggest fight in the world. I mean, it's one of the most important because of how it ranks and what these fighters mean and what they're fighting for. Okay, the winner takes the winner of another of the biggest fight. So I get the appeal. But at the end of the day, them wanting 7%, I think they're really reckless on how they're throwing that number out there and trying to stand on a hill with this type of demand. Come on, 15, 20, 25% or something. Give this man something because, again, if you keep wanting a small amount of money like that tells something about your team. It may be some concern in that team that wants that type of money because when people start playing hardball like that, it shows me that they don't really have true confidence in their fighter. Now, you can look at it like, well, why don't Joe Joyce just take the fight? Because if he was comfortable enough in his ability, he would take it. But then, come on, it's 7%. And this isn't like a huge fight like the Joshua Wilder fight. Nothing like that, but it is an important fight. So I got to stress that again. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Joe Joyce saying that he will not accept the 7%. You guys, I'll put a poll up to let you guys vote on it to see what you guys think about the 7% to 93% for Usyk. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.